Hello, my name is Father Craig Giera, and I am the Director of Priestly Vocations for the Archdiocese of Detroit. Sometimes for me, when I'm making a decision, I can get stuck in my head. I can overthink things and making these pros and cons lists in my head and just really get stuck. And what happens is I get frozen in a sense, and I don't act and I don't move upon what it is that I'm trying to make a choice for. And I think for us, when we're trying to figure out our vocation, when we get to a certain part of our discernment processes, we need to start acting on those impulses. So if you feel that you might be called to marriage, well, then you need to ask a girl out on a date. You'll start to understand that. Or if you feel called to the priesthood, then you need to do a little bit more than just thinking it over in your head. And two of the things that we have that would be really great for you to get involved in is our discernment group and our discernment weekend. So what are these? Our discernment group is a number of guys who meet monthly to talk about the priesthood. We go through the book To Save 1,000 Souls, as we heard in another video of ours, and we just start to ask questions about what that means for our lives and if God is calling us. And it's really great to be in a group of other guys in which we can share our fears, share our joys, and see what each other are going through. It can really help discover what it is that God is asking each and every single one of us to do. Another thing is the discernment weekends. Now this is a little bit more intense, as it will be 3.5, 4 days at the seminary, and you kind of get to live life like a seminarian. You'll get to go to some of their classes, pray with them, go to Mass with them. We'll have some discernment talks as well. You'll even have a little bit of fun time with them if they're playing sports or something like that as well. And that's a really great indicator that if you go and you have a great weekend, and you can really see yourself living in the seminary, that maybe God is calling you to this next step, right? None of us are called to be a seminarian for our whole life, but that is part of the process towards the priesthood. And if you start to feel this pull to go to the seminary and you find that this weekend is such a joy for you, well, then maybe that's the little bit of encouragement that the Lord is giving you. So two things that we could be doing to get out of our head. Again, the discernment group, where we're meeting with like-minded men, talking about what God wants for our lives, and then the discernment weekend, in which we get to live life like a seminarian and see if it's right for us. You can always find out more information on DetroitPriestlyVocations.com. You can always contact me. God bless. Know my prayers.